Hey guys, welcome to another Monday morning update with Steffani,
Hello.
Rozella.
Hello.
How are you guys?
With a big hello today.
And as you can see, I am in Spokane, more accurately Deer Park, Washington today. I should turn the video around. It's a beautiful day in the Spokane area. Blue skies, kind of crisp outside, but I really like it. It's very, very nice.
And now Spokane.
Kind of crisp is an understatement.
I think we both tried to go singing.
It was kind of cold, that's right.
It was 31.
So we were having a conversation, the three of us, a couple times now about manufactured housing. There's a lot of manufactured homes in this area and around. And so we want to chat about that today, financing options and just manufacturing housing as a whole. Let's start.
Okay. Boy, has it been a year for manufactured homes. We've
That's
gone
right.
from leased land, manufactured homes on raw, rural land.
We've had people buy them with their own title because that's a thing with them, and then go put them on another place. So
It's been a year.
It's been a year full of fun little manufactured homes, and they are a great caveat for people to explore when maybe your budget might be a little bit lower, but you can still get a really good solid home.
Quite true.
And there's a lot of different areas around here too, I'd say, with land that you can buy a manufactured home and have it be constructed or put together on the property itself, which he can finance and do all the above too.
Yeah, so I agree with Stephanie 100%. Manufactured homes are really built well these days. Some caveats here. We finance manufactured homes that are 1977, actually middle of 1976 to be precise, and newer than that. They cannot have been moved twice. That's a real big deal. So they can be moved once from the dealer to wherever they're going and parked there, and then you can finance them as long as they're within that age category. And we typically eliminate title. Rozella mentioned that there are loans for you if you have a manufactured home as personal property that you don't own the land, and you can still finance those.
Yeah, the leased land ones, the chattel loans.
Chattel.
Or if you have a manufactured and it's in a park or community where you don't own the land, it's leased, which a lot of people love that option just for the maintenance factor. I know you don't have to take care of a lot. Roads are plowed for here in the wintertime. That's really nice.
You get a clubhouse and sometimes a pool out of the deal too.
Yep.
Yeah, so those loans are a little bit different, but they are available on that one as well.
Yep.
You don't do those, correct?
We do not do those.
Okay.
No, you would go elsewhere.
It
And
has to be on real property.
we do real property. So what's happening here, guys, when you buy the manufactured home, you buy it like a car, basically, as personal property, and it has its own title. So when you put it down on land, you can keep it that way, as Stephanie was alluding to. You can keep it as personal property and still own the land, but we're not going to finance it that way. In order to finance it with a conventional FHA, VA, USDA loan, all of those will finance them. We have to do what's called eliminate title, and we'll do that for you.
So once that title is eliminated, it makes it all real property together as one, is what that does. And I like those ones, especially because you can find out in the rural area. So that USDA loan is a great loan program. And then also your VA buyers too, because sometimes if someone has taken it, say, from the dealer to like one of those lease lots, but then somebody finds one and then they want to go put it on their land, he can do that through the VA benefit as well.
Yep, there's an extra step in there, but more than one step of inspections with possibly L&I and maybe even engineering, but it can be done.
Yep.
VA is the only lender, as Stephanie's alluding to, that will finance a home once it's been moved twice. FHA will not, USDA will not, conventional will not.
I think it's important also that people learn a little bit about the condition of these homes that they need to be in, and a couple of weird quirks about it. That way, going and looking at homes, like, hey, let's keep an eye out for these couple of things. That way we know if we're going to purchase it with whatever type of loan we have, it suits the needs for that loan type. What's one example the home cannot have if you are to do like an FHA loan on it? Or
You cannot have any, obviously, the chipping or peeling of paint.
right, all the standards.
If anything is affixed to it, so if you have like a garage or a carport or a deck that is actually screwed in, nailed in, whatever, it's actually affixed to the property, that is going to trigger a secondary type of inspection, typically by a structural engineer, and then sometimes an L&I certification as well, because they just want to make sure that the house is still structurally sound. And Johnny homeowner did not, sorry, he didn't go and put in a deck or something and then have it not be up to what would be needed.
It impairs what's called the structural integrity of the frame because
Correct.
these things come on a frame. So
I
don't
think
connect anything to the house.
another important thing to know about is what's going on underneath the home.
Yep.
Because for
Nice
loan
thought.
purposes, when they call it real property and it no longer has that title, it needs to be affixed to the property. And boy, do they require some tie downs, some legs. They got supports. They got it all under there.
Absolutely. It needs to be bolted down solid so the strong wind doesn't carry it away, basically.
Yes.
Yes. So that is something that it hasn't been done, may need to be done also. And do these costs fall on the buyer or the seller, guys?
Oh, for the inspections?
Just in general, who would have to pay if these things need to be done for a manufactured purchase?
That can always be negotiated depending on your realtor.
There you go. That's
There
right.
you go. There's
That's
no
the
set
answer.
one person that is required to pay or fix these.
Nope.
Anything else that's important about manufactured homes?
Let's see here.
Let's say you lost the title for this home and we're like, what do we do? How do we find a title? That way we can sell the property. Sometimes the DOL won't be able to find the title, but what you do need for the DOL is a VIN number.
Yep. There's actually a process. Our processors know
I think the VIN number is
better
what
than I
they
am.
need, right?
Yeah. The VIN it starts there, and then there's the little plates that are on the side, the FHA.
Do you want to know what
inspection plates.
happens when those plates are no longer there and no one knows what the VIN number is?
What happens?
You can't sell a property with a loan.
We can research that. We've done it before.
Really?
It's
The
not,
DOL literally told us the other day, they were like, we have nothing. We have no plates. We have no
All
VIN
right.
numbers. County has no records. We don't know how to help you.
at the very minimum, it makes it much more difficult, guys, because we do have to prove that it's been moved once, and that's part of the research here, and then it was FHA certified and all that kind of stuff. So that's why that documentation and the results like that. Very important.
Yes.
I will say, to finish it off, I think a lot of people are onto the trend of manufactured homes because, again, they're affordable, and a lot of people are going in and buying them and then refurbishing them. So you can see a lot of those updated manufactured homes on the market as well.
Perfect. Yep.
And to leverage off what Stephanie started the whole conversation with, you can do a construction loan, buy that new home, buy the land, put it all together in one loan with all of the loan categories we talked about, and put a new home on property with zero down, effectively 3.5% down with FHA.
And we have a really good partner for the manufactured home, the new route, which is kind of fun because you get to pick different options and selections. It's kind of like doing new construction, but not new construction, or as long as the process.
Yeah.
And it's here local.
Yeah.
So you're going to go walk through them. So.
It's definitely
Very
a
cool.
quicker construction process than your single family home, that's for sure.
Yep.
Very much.
All
If
right,
you want
guys.
to take a look, give us a call. We'll go walk through them
Do you know where they're at?
Yep.
We know how to finance them.
Yes. All right. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.